when you sort of started searching, was it this idea of ETA that came across from search fund concepts from America, or it was just stumbling across the concept?
No idea. No idea of the terminology, of the fact that other people in other markets were doing it. Ever since businesses have existed, the East India Company in the UK back in whenever that was, people have been buying and selling businesses. So the concept of doing that is nothing new. The idea that there is a common terminology and a community around it is what's relatively new here in Australia and APAC. It's something that's been around in North America since the 80s, in Europe probably for the last 10 to 15 years. So for the ETA space, we're now 5 years in to that journey, whereas in other markets, they're 10, 20, 30 or even 40 years into it.
Yeah.
So back in 2012, nothing like that. Me and my mate, who met through mutual friends when we were both working in London, had always joked about, we should go and do something ourselves instead of doing it for all these other people. Yeah, we should go and buy a business. During 2012, we were both at a similar point looking at, the next 10 years of our career in our respective professions. And then we just kind of said, well, maybe we should buy a business.